everyone. So the answer to am I missing something here? Are they making it deliberately complicated? I would say possibly yes, they are making it slightly more complicated than it needs to be. So I'm going to show you how to do this with slightly easier numbers. So instead of using 4,000, I'm going to change this to 40. So here we go. So if we had 40 and we're wanting to share it in the ratio of 2 to 3, the first thing you always need to do is to add these two parts together. So that's 2 and 3 makes 5, which means altogether we have 5 parts. Now with this 40 number, I'm now going to divide 40 by 5. And because I've made the numbers much nicer to start off with for this example, we can see that 5s into 40, 5s into 4 doesn't go, 5s into 40 goes 8. So we now know that each part is 8. Each part is 8. So we're now going to times this number by 8, and we're going to times this number by 8. I'm going to put my dots in there. So I've got 2 lots of 8 is 16, and I've got 3 lots of 8 is 24. So to share 40 sweets, 40 anything, 40 marbles, 40 something or others in the ratio of 2 to 3 is we're dealing with these 5 parts, and each of the parts is worth 8. So we times that number in the ratio by 8. So now we're going to take it back to the original question, which personally I do think was slightly overcomplicated. It depends on what age child this was for. So this time we've got 4,000. So again, I would do this bit. I would say 2 and the 3, because we're going to share it in the ratio of 2 to 3. I'd say 2 and 3 is 5. So this time I've now got to do a bit of a nastier looking division. So I've still got to divide by 5. So I'm saying 8s into 4 doesn't go. 8s into 40, sorry, 5s into 40, 4 doesn't go. 5s into 40 goes 8, and 5s into nothing goes nothing, 5s into nothing goes nothing. So we now know that this time each part, oops, excuse my writing, is 800 this time. So this is where we're dealing with a lot of place value things, because we've really got the same sum, it's just that our place value are different. So here I'm still thinking of 2 times 8 is 16, but I've got to adjust by my 2 place value, because my 8 isn't 8, it's 800, so it's 100 times bigger. So I've got to add in my extra 2 place value. And again here I've really got 3 times 8 is 24, and again I've got to adjust my place value. So the original question, to share 4,000 in the ratio of 2 to 3, our answer is 1,600 or 1,600 to 2,400. But in any of these cases, if the child is struggling with complicated numbers, one of my top tips is always to try and bring the numbers back down to more easy numbers. So sometimes that is by, if they're wanting you to divide, say, by 7, and the child doesn't know the 7 times table, change the question so that it's dividing by a number that they can divide for. Or, like here, making this number just a smaller number so that we could work out the method, then we can do it. So that is how to do that question. Thank you, and I'm being Judy Brice.